Hello, this is Sabika Sayyad and welcome to the print headlines. Organizers of the India AI Impact Summit 2026 removed Golgotia's university stall after representatives displayed an imported Unitree Geo2 robotic dog as though it were an original creation. The university says it never claimed to have built the robodog, while Doordarshan later took down clips featuring the product. The India AI Expo Summit 2026 to remain closed on February 19, which is tomorrow, and instead would operate on February 21. The summit also enters the Guinness World Records for the highest number of student pledges on responsible AI use within 24 hours. India's Information Minister Ashwini Vaishnav says platforms like YouTube, Meta, X, and Netflix must operate within the constitutional framework after stricter content rules are introduced. He makes the remarks on the sidelines of the AI summit in Delhi. IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnav says India is discussing age-based restrictions with social media firms and stronger rules on deepfakes. He projects $200 billion in AI investments over the next 2 years. Supreme Court hears a petition by the Enforcement Directorate seeking a CBI probe into the alleged obstruction of raids at IPAC offices by Mamata Banerjee and senior police officials. The West Bengal government says the ED is being weaponized, while the agency argues it is being terrorized by the state. Prime Minister Narendra Modi shares a ride with French President Emmanuel Macron en route to the India-French Innovation Forum after bilateral talks in Mumbai. Modi highlights their continued engagement in a post on X. Juvenile Justice Board grants interim bail to the minor accused in Dwarka road accident that killed 23-year-old Sahil Dhaneshra. The defense says the teenager was under academic stress ahead of Class 10 board exams and is receiving threats, arguing he did not flee the scene. RJD leader Tejasvi Yadav says the party will expand beyond Bihar and aspire to become a national party. He urges workers to remain confident, saying electoral setbacks are temporary. Ukrainian President Zelensky says US President Donald Trump is exerting undue pressure to resolve the war with Russia. He says any plan requiring Ukraine to cede uncaptured Donbas territory will be rejected in a referendum. US mediated peace talks between Ukraine and Russia in Geneva end after 2 hours, with Zelensky calling discussions difficult. Russia's negotiator says talks were businesslike and another round will follow soon. An immigration judge blocks the Trump administration from deporting Palestinian activist Mohsen Madawi over a procedural lapse by government attorneys. The administration may appeal the ruling. Iran says it agrees with the US on guiding principles for a deal after Geneva talks, but Vice President J.D. Vance says Tehran did not meet all American red lines. The talks aim to avoid potential military escalation over Iran's nuclear program. Japan's lower house formally reappoints Sanae Takeuchi as prime minister following her landslide election victory. She pledges to strengthen Japan's defenses and revive the economy amid strained ties with Beijing. Spain's government asks prosecutors to investigate X, Meta, and TikTok over possible offenses linked to AI-generated child abuse content. The move follows similar probes in Britain, France, the EU, and California. Peru's Congress impeaches interim President Jose Jerry over graft allegations, making him the country's seventh leader in a decade. He is accused of irregular hiring and suspected corruption. Philippine Vice President Sara Duterte declares her candidacy for the 2028 presidential elections. Her announcement comes amid a power struggle with President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., who is ineligible for re-election. Afghanistan releases 3 Pakistani soldiers captured during October cross-border fighting, handing them over to a Saudi delegation that mediated talks. The clashes had followed explosions in Kabul that were blamed on Pakistan. Nvidia says it has signed a multi-year deal to sell Meta Platforms millions of its current and future artificial intelligence chips, including central processing units that compete with products from Intel and Advanced Micro Devices. Nvidia did not disclose the value of the deal but said it includes its current Blackwell chips as well as forthcoming Rubin AI chips, along with standalone installations of its Grace and Vera central processors. Warner Brothers Discovery briefly reopens takeover talks with Skydance owned Paramount to hear the company's best and final offer after receiving a waiver from Netflix. In a regulatory filing, Warner says the 7-day window allows discussions on unresolved deficiencies and clarification of certain terms of Paramount's latest bid. Jammu and Kashmir entered their maiden Ranji Trophy final, defeating Bengal by 6 wickets in the semi-final. Aqib Nabi claims 9 wickets in the match. Abdul Samad's aggressive batting seals a historic victory. That's all we have for you today. We'll be back tomorrow with the latest.